no. What'd I do? There it is. Let's get it back. Like, my screen is off again. Like, what the heck? Did I screw it up from last time?
I don't know. It's just black.
I don't know why.
Do you have a source there?
Yeah, I mean it should be on. Oh, great. Um, let's see. It should be on over here though. No, what is going on? There it is. Okay, now it should be back. There we go. You got a little peek of Michael Jackson's Moonwalker there. I cannot seem to overcome these technical difficulties at the very beginning lately. I don't know why.
Man, I'm loving the color on your webcam. It's looking kind of a low color depth.
Oh, really? Yeah, it is a
Yeah,
little bit.
it
I don't know
looks.
why.
I'm into it.
Yeah.
I'm into
It
it.
would
Looks.
go it would
It,
go
it,
really well in a play out loud commercial maybe.
yeah, it's definitely a step above Sega CD color. But I don't know what's going on there, but it looks pretty cool.
So here we are. We're back again. Another Sunday live stream. Um, been deep within this stupid edit for this episode, which has somehow turned out to be a million times, well, about 4 times larger than we were expecting it to be. I think when we first conceived it.
Have we said what it is before?
I've tweeted about it and stuff. We're just kind of doing a video on the good stuff that on the Wii shop that we think that people should check out if they want to, if they choose to buy stuff off of the Wii shop before they cannot
own stuff legit
yeah.
or pay for it legit. I don't know if you call it ownership or not, but yeah, I've been capturing a bunch of stuff. I've got the the classic controller Pro. This is the one that came with GoldenEye.
Oh.
I need to put it away because I really don't like this. Like, I don't know, like something about this controller has just always seemed really off to me. So I'm capturing your N64 footage with the original classic controller.
Yeah, that's what I've been using too.
Yeah, we found. I mean, even though it doesn't have handles, I mean, it's got a pretty good feel to it. But I don't like how N64 games map to the A and B buttons. Like, it feels really weird.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Sin and Punishment feels pretty good though because it doesn't really use the face.
That's how I beat it. Like when I first played through it, but that game is like tailored for the N64 controller. I mean, arguably, like it makes perfect use of it, and it's hard to translate that to anything else. I don't think.
I feel it works pretty well on the classic controller though. But
yeah,
I was impressed with how far I got into the game I got about as far as I expected to get, but I got there without dying, and then it started going downhill.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun just kind of playing these different stuff, like different games, and to get a little bit of footage. I generally play until like I run out of lives and have to use a continue. And I was spending some time today just thinking about how, like a lot of people think they're not. They always say, I'm not as good at games as I used to be. And I kind of feel like I might be like the best at games I've ever been. Right but I don't want to say that before if I fall apart during Moonwalker here. But it's too late now.
Yeah, I mean, you did say that you beat it on a rental as a kid.
Yes. On easy. I'm pretty sure it was on easy, though. I won't be playing on easy tonight. But yeah, so this episode, I think we went in expecting it, like, oh, it'd be a quick episode to do. It'd be fun. And, thinking it's going to be about 20 minutes, and it's going to be an hour. It's going to be an hour long.
So, but the fun thing is, like, it really evokes the feel of using the Wii interface and the Wii Shop channel itself.
Right.
And you've got a lot of fun graphics and animations in that way. And, even if you're not interested in buying anything off the Wii Shop channel at this point, I think it's a fun look at a selection of games.
Yes, and in a lot of ways, it's impressive that the games that showed up on there did show up.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there's something like noteworthy about that, especially since, when it first started, the intentions were so good. And even throughout the entire lifespan of it, the intentions were very, very good from everybody who, contributed to it. I mean, it's just crazy that there was stuff like Sin and Punishment and Rondo of Blood showed up on there. I mean,
Yeah,
that's like going above and beyond, like there was these companies going above and beyond to contribute stuff for it. I feel like
what's funny is I wrote and recorded a whole little segment on Castlevania Dracula X, the Super Nintendo sort of watered down version of Rondo. And it wasn't until you started editing that I even realized, or you realized first, I think.
Yeah.
That I played it on Wii U. I completely forgot which system I even played on. It's only on Wii U Virtual Console, not Wii Virtual Console, which is kind of crazy.
Yep. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started, but
Okay.
There we are.
What I think of the most recent Nintendo Direct, I thought it was a lot of fun. I thought it was a pretty good one.
Yeah. I mean,
almost anything that's on 3DS at this point, I wish was just on Switch instead. Like I definitely want that WarioWare Gold. I like how it looks like it has.
Wait, hang on. Really, this is like my favorite part of the entire game, and my favorite part of the Moonwalker movie. It's this right here. Love it. With the corridor across the room into the jukebox. You bought this for me, or you found it for me.
I found it. I knew you were looking for it.
Oh, I can't go this way.
But this is going to be definitely the most I've ever seen of it in action.
I think it's a great game.
But yeah, I knew you were looking for it. I saw it at The Grid, which is a Goodwill operated game store near me, and they usually don't have like amazing prices, like basically sell things for what it's worth, but they do buy two get one on all games. They also have like other electronics and stuff. I'm kind of impressed how interactive some things in the environment are, like those chairs you were able to kick and stuff.
Yeah,
it's pretty neat. Slide down the rail.
I know. It's like there's so much. Oh, here he is. There he is. It's Joe Pesci, Mr. Big. I was just, I was kind of tweeting about this earlier today about how, as a kid, you always expect. Here we go. Here you go. As a kid, you never thought of cartridges having a load time, but they
yeah.
Like as I've gotten older, they really you realize.
I mean, it's just that the data that they had to access was so small,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just that they didn't have to load much. I mean, you look at like 3DS and Switch. I mean, they're loading so much more data at once compared to the Genesis.
Right.
So. That's why. So what are you firing out of your fingers? Just magic?
Yeah. It's Michael Jackson. It's all about magic. And it has the sound effect when he throws the magic sparkles. It's the block exploding sound from columns. I'm pretty sure, or it's like a variation of it.
Well, definitely some pretty good animations in this game.
Yeah. No, and it may be the best walking animation ever.
It's pretty good.
And you can moonwalk too. I'm moonwalking now.
Can you moonwalk upstairs like in Castlevania?
I'll try.
But yeah, I found at the grid. It was what, $60, I think. Which it didn't have the manual though, but otherwise it's
you
like
cannot moonwalk up the stairs.
Ah, disappointing. Castlevania's got one up on you, Michael Jackson. Yeah, it was $60, right?
Yeah, it has no manual, but you said it's like a really, really clean copy.
Yeah, it's like pretty mint.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, normally it's like what, like 80 at least complete, I would say, normally these days.
Yeah, I mean, when Michael Jackson died, it went up a lot.
I mean, I feel like it shouldn't be that rare, right?
No, I just think that a lot of people who have it like want to keep it.
Yeah. Don't rest your. You just unmuted my stream, Sandy. Don't rest your head on my keyboard.
Michael. All these kids look the same though. Oh, when you rescue the last kid, he goes, "Who's bad?" He also turns into a robot pretty soon here.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, so did you took advantage of the eBay coupon that was kind of going on?
I did. I wish now.
Oh, you got to talk about your find. I mean, not everybody here has Twitter, probably.
Yeah. Okay. So here's Sandy. I'm gonna need you to get down for me to show my find here. So this is kind of just a weird story because my mom came over here for a while on Friday, and we went out to lunch, and she had seen that like the Habitat for Humanity Restore, it's their thrift store. Like I'd gotten some furniture from there that was mainly for putting like CRTs on. But it's like nice furniture and it was pretty cheap, and she was like, I want to take a look at that store. And so it was my mom's idea to go. And we went there, and I see this large, wide control panel with joysticks and buttons and dials sitting on top of a shopping cart that's just shoved into the corner of the Restore, filled with junk CDs and movies and stuff. And I have an inkling in my head of what this is, and I take a picture and send it to Corey, and he's like, "Oh gosh, get that!" And it was a Steel Battalion controller with a $15 price sticker on it. It looks really nice. The only problem is there's a dial here that's missing.
But probably easily fixable. You could probably find a dial actually that would you could just.
Yeah, like I don't know. There's definitely something in there that I could stick something on or screw something in. So, like, obviously I'm familiar with Steel Battalion, but I'd never, like, looked into it, never expected to own anything related to it. I knew what the controller was, but I never, like, paid that much attention to it. And I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, well, before I said to Corey, I'm like, this, I don't know. Like, it, like, legit looks like some sort of, like, Army simulation training equipment. Like, this is pretty serious stuff. Like, there's no like game branding, no Microsoft, no Capcom branding, anything like that. Like this is real serious. And also I understand that there's, I looked up like the green button version that I've got here. This is the original. This is the first.
The first build,
print, if you want to say. Yeah.
Interesting. So I didn't realize. I saw someone say something about that on Twitter. I didn't realize that they had variants of it.
So I guess is this one considered more valuable?
I don't know.
But it's in real nice shape. And you know, all I knew about was the control panel. I didn't know about the pedals. And Coury's like, do they have the pedals? And I'm looking around and I'm like, no, I don't see any pedals. And so I was kind of like, I mean, it's $15, but it takes up a huge amount of space.
And if you couldn't get the pedal, you weren't you were thinking about like not getting it.
Yeah, like even if it would be just like a cool prop, it's like it takes up so much space. If it doesn't work, like I don't know. And you were kind of, you know, that way too.
Yeah, less excited about it. I mean, it'd be cool if it was just the top part. It's cool like as a prop, but it's just so huge that if it's not like really functional, it's not as worth it if you just have a part of it, I guess.
Yeah.
It's not worth the space. I don't know where this last kit is.
But anyway, there was on a shelf near it, there was a steering wheel. I'm not sure what system it was for exactly, but there was a steering wheel and there was a set of pedals under it. And when I first looked at it, I thought the pedals were like attached to it. And then I lifted up the steering wheel and Coury sent me a picture from eBay of what this full Steel Battalion controller looks like. And those were the pedals. And Coury's like, well, how much for the pedals? And so I took it up to the front and I just said, you know, there was a steering wheel on these pedals, but it actually goes with this. And she said, okay. And she just charged me the $15 sticker that's on the main Steel Battalion controller. So I got this for $15. And so then I needed the game. And it just so happened to be the same day that eBay was doing this big discount where you could get up to $100 off. You had to spend at least $25. You get.
I just killed that cat, by the way. I realized
That's horrible.
I need to kick the cat away. Sorry. Go ahead.
So you got 20% off, but you had to spend at least $25, and the total discount was up to $100. But I misread it. I thought it was up to $100 that you could spend. So I ordered a copy of the game, a copy of Steel Battalion, and a copy of Roboco Wars for Famicom, which I thought was more expensive than it was. It seems like it's like $40 right now. I hope it's legit. It seemed legit. So I ordered those. That add up to like $92 plus I think $4 for the Roboco Wars shipping. So I paid $77 too. Basically, Steel Battalion was like $42, which is pretty good because it looks like it no manual, but.
So the real question is like, how many people in the chat want try to stream that for our stream next week?
I mean, maybe so.
Yes, it's got to happen.
Can anyone in the chat tell me what the dial does? Someone on Twitter said it wasn't very important. Is it required in any capacity? To be honest, I have no idea if I would even like the game, but we'll find out. Like I've always like kind of been under the impression it wasn't necessarily that good, but it was just an interesting curiosity. But maybe it's better than I've realized.
Yeah. I mean, we both had pretty good luck at our thrifting finds this week, and it's been a long time since we've had, at least I've had good luck, too. I ended up with a copy of, hey, Michael Jackson, he also kills dogs in this, just so you know.
Monster.
With a copy of Brave Fencer Musashi. This, I swear, looked like it had never been played. So it was like an upgrade for me.
It was like $3.
It's $3. Demo and everything.
And you said that's like going to be like a $60 game now.
Yeah, it's kind of getting up there. And I also got a copy of the PC version of Silent Hill 3, which is not something I would normally buy. I wouldn't have bought it if it was really expensive. It's just kind of a curiosity, I guess. I guess it's really good in a way that you can make it HD, and like a lot of people refer to it as like the superior HD collection version.
Someone, let me scroll back up. Where was it?
Kids in the trash can too.
Someone said the dial is essential, but I don't know. I don't know what is essential about it. Hopefully it'll work. Sandy, what are you doing?
I'm gonna do the lean. Do the lean. Oh man, it's like such an awesome kick at the end there. Watch his kick. If you're watching the stream.
I'm watching.
His kick is awesome. I mean,
it's like he kicked at the end of the dance, and then they all fell over.
Yep. And dances them to death. I mean, it's definitely a game if you just kind of take your time.
Uh-oh. Did the stream go offline?
Uh-oh. Okay. Hang on. It says video output low.
Oh, it looks fine to me.
I mean, it's showing.
People are saying it's stuttering now. I mean, it looks fine at a glance. I mean, it's hard to say. Just watching, no audio, but
is it okay now? I mean, it
people
still says,
seem to be saying it's okay now.
Is everything?
Looks fine to me.
Well, let's see what the movement's like on the actual game.
Well, I mean, I'm looking at the donation scroll. It looks fine. It looks fine.
Okay. I mean, it still says video output low, but I mean, that's kind of creepy. These kids are like in the trunk of the cars.
If it's acting stuttery, try hitting the live button to just catch it up, and then maybe it'll be fine. Oh yeah, I see the video output low thing too, but it's smooth for me.
All right, well, we'll let it go for now. I mean, I'm not showing any drop frames here, so I just think it's got to be a YouTube problem.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I'm glad to see some different backgrounds here. I was worried the whole game was going to be
in the club.
Yeah.
Oh no. I mean, that's just there's 3 levels per area.
Now the arcade Moonwalker is a totally different game, right?
Yeah, it's like an isometric action game. I've never played it. Maybe he only becomes the robot in the last level when you fight the last boss. Or you gotta catch the shooting star. That's right. That's what you gotta do.
The game audio fluctuates when we talk. What would even cause that?
It shouldn't be. It's just going through my mixer. There's no gating or anything built into it.
Yeah, I don't know what would cause that, unless it's does everyone else hear that?
Here we go. Oh, they just ran away. So the police don't even dance, or they're not the police, but they ran away. I guess they're impervious to my techniques. Mr. Big's goons. I mean, the bosses, they don't even do anything. They just walk onto the screen. It's like impossible to actually die, I think. All right, it's saying screen is, it's not saying low video output anymore.
Ah, good.
I feel like the manhole's got to be something here. Maybe not.
Other people seem to think that the audio is
being
fine, so I don't know.
We'll leave it for now.
Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't have any gating or anything in your setup. So.
I definitely do not. Go up the elevator first. I don't know how many levels are in this in total, though. I don't know how to get the shooting star to show up, though. You got if you catch the shooting star, you turn into a robot. It might not happen until
cool.
The thriller level, though.
How many levels are there?
I don't know. I thought I'd be able to kick the fire hydrant as well.
I'm going to go see what Sandy's working on because she's making weird noises elsewhere.
How do I get up here now?
Are you eating carpet? Don't do that.
Oh, I gotta jump off the top. That's what I gotta do. Oh. You gotta moonwalk over the... You gotta moonwalk over the manhole to go down into it. Gotta jump off the top of the parking garage to get to the top of this building.
The building in the background, like, I don't know how to describe it. It's interesting looking though.
What would be our recommendation for getting a stream output signal to show scan lines? I mean, you can turn them on. They just don't look very good on screen.
Yeah. The problem is that, you know, you don't know how the stream is going to be scaled on the viewer's end. And, you know, scan lines really screw with video compression. I mean, even at high quality, they can screw with video compression. And mess up the colors. But the more obvious problem is that the scaling might just be different. So what might be even integer scaling scan lines on our TV, you know, could be very uneven looking on the viewer's end. So it's just not recommended.
Yeah. I died. It's like this dog is like... This is a little tough here. It's just like... I don't know. Holy cow. I'm just getting attacked by these dogs. I can't... Watch, this might be the end of the road. It's like it's a difficulty spike.
Uh-oh. You're normal, right?
Yeah. I mean, hopefully there's unlimited continues. But I feel like there probably wouldn't be.
So what's the deal with the monkey?
That's there we go. That's Michael Jackson's chimp, Bubbles. Bubbles the chimp. I don't know. That's
What does he do?
When you mean in this game, he jumps on your shoulder and shows you how to get to the exit.
Ah. So what's up with the flying car?
He just turns into a flying car in this.
Oh, he turns into a flying car.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know. Okay.
Does that not make any sense to you?
I don't care if it makes sense. It's cool.
Will you look up, see how many levels are on this?
Sure. Sandy, no.
You have to crack some skulls here pretty soon.
Don't be picking at that carpet. Moonwalker.
Oh, we got a donation from Reese Riverson.
Oh, thank you.
MLiG makes me appreciate Scanlines even more. Thank you.
Thank you. I forget where I saw the discussion. Maybe it was in the Patreon Discord text chat, but so I saw some people talking about like what resolution we would need before you could get like convincing looking like shadow mask and stuff like that, and in a simulated scanline look or aperture grill or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Like really recreate the individual elements of a CRT. Like what resolution are we talking?
Right.
Let's see. Excellent. Click on. Oh, there's a Master System one?
Yeah.
Is it any good?
I couldn't tell you anything about it, honestly. You just gotta look through everything, I guess.
There appear to be 5 regular levels, and then round 6 is 1 level.
All right. Well, I'm on 3 right now. I'm assuming that there's, I don't know. I'm assuming there's probably 3 continues. I feel like it's not going to be a really hard game because of the target audience.
Mm-hmm.
But who knows? I mean, we gotta make the zombies dance, though. I'll tell you right now. Let me tell you. Here we go. Do the Thriller dance. So they removed Michael Jackson's Thriller, the song Thriller, from this like late in development. And there's a prototype version out there that has it.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what the reason for them to remove it was. It was just like it was hugely popular at the time.
No. What makes you want to do that?
Oh, there goes a shooting star. I missed it. I missed the shooting star. Hope I don't have to fight that dog ever again.
Is there a hard mode as well?
Yeah. Can you see if you can find anything about why they removed Thriller from the game? Oh, Michael Jackson didn't own it.
Really?
Interesting. I mean, I'm guessing there's 3 continues in this. I kind of have this a little bit of an obsession right now with like just the early Genesis, like the black boxes.
Mm-hmm.
There's something about them makes me want to buy them all, like they're all the first party games.
Yeah, I mean, before they sort of made the. When did they introduce?
Well, when they
that
filled that, like when the
red box standardized sort of thing.
Well, that was pretty far into the lifespan, but I mean, just I don't know. There's just something about them that I find, I guess, it's just like is interesting to me. And I was kind of I almost bought with that eBay coupon. I almost bought Dick Tracy, which is a game that I really want to have.
Is it expensive?
It's like it's like 30 something.
Oh, so
it's a Marc Cerny game.
Really?
Yeah.
For some reason, I wouldn't really think of him as having worked on a Genesis game.
Well, he did the 2-player split screen in Sonic 2.
Oh yeah, now that does seem like something he would do.
It's a really good game.
What was I gonna say though? Oh yeah, but I kind of regretted though that they won't let you use the coupon again, even if you like didn't use the full amount. And now I kind of wish I'd bought like video production equipment instead, because there's some things that I'd like to buy soon anyway.
You get 2 continues. Okay, I just used my first continue, and you have to do the level over again, not from the very beginning, but just as an FYI.
So you have to start 3-1 again?
No, I started 3-2.
Oh, well, you've got a chance here.
Yeah. And if I don't beat it on this time, I can probably move through it like a second time pretty quickly if I needed to.
One person is saying volume too low. I don't know. Does anyone else agree?
The overall volume?
I don't know. He just says volume too low. Oh, new sponsor. Milos Corin.
Thank you.
I probably butchered your name, but thank you.
So I got to keep in mind that I run into some more difficult zombies there at the end of the boss fight.
Game volume a little low.
Oh, I can turn it up. I can turn it up a little bit.
That'll cause the stream to get claimed, though.
I don't know if I mean, it might. I don't know. Okay, where do you want me to go? There we go. You'll never catch me. I could just run up to him right there and grab him.
Some people are saying the overall volume's a little low.
Oh yeah, I can fix it when I finish with this boss fight.
So what's the bad guy trying to do in this
It's Mr. Big. I don't know. He's kidnapping the children. I don't know. I don't know what the exact story behind it is. Let me know if I turn up the volume a little bit overall. So let me know if it sounds okay.
Okay. Our new sponsor says, I output my audio to the DAC, and my system YouTube volume is at 100%. Your volume is super low, both voice and game. You don't go over -24.
Ah.
I think you should sometime look into
using OBS.
Using the OBS mixer, because I mean I was big into the hardware mixer for a while, but I feel like at the time it was mainly because I wanted to monitor the audio easier, but OBS offers options for that if you want to. Although there can be audio delay that can cause echo in some cases, but I'm not too worried about monitoring anymore. And besides, I found that when I did monitor, like, the game volume was always, like, it had to be really loud in my ears for it to be audible on stream, and I never really figured out why that was. But I feel like it's easier to see what the real levels are in OBS.
Right. Well, I mean, looking at it right now, it's going up into the yellow, and the mixer that I have on OBS, it's my audio mixer is sending it to, or sending to it. Oh man, it's always a pain in the butt when you miss one kid.
Why are you picking the carpet all of a sudden?
I don't know. I'm getting this like random flash of like on my screen too, just like on your camera feed. I don't know if it's maintained. Out of the corner of my eye, it looks like the entire, both screens do it, like it's a computer thing.
Huh. I haven't noticed it.
Maybe I've been taxing my computer too much with this hour-long episode. I'm gonna die again. And when he dies, he goes, ooh.
We're gonna look up Mr. Big. Need to know what he looks like in real life.
It's Joe Pesci.
I know, but like he's got like something weird going on with his hair.
Yeah, it's got a little. Got like a ponytail on
top. That's pretty wild. Maybe it's just his makeup, but in these pictures here, I feel like he looks older than I would have expected him to look in '88.
Mm-hmm. Seriously, I mean, I don't know what he looks like now because he hasn't been in anything in a long time. I think he retired from it.
I know, but like I feel like he looks older than in Home Alone, which is like what, like '91, isn't it?
Oh, this one has Whoa, they're shooting lasers now. It's definitely getting a bit tougher here. I mean, I'm definitely getting close. I'm on 4 now.
Sega, what are you doing? No.
Oh, we got a donation from Adam Jenkins.
Oh, thank you.
You want to read what it says? Like,
Your live stream Michael Jackson's Moonwalker on top of an awesome professional CRT background. You're winning at life. Are you playing this on your 20L5?
Yeah.
So even though is this OSSC or FrameMeister?
This is OSSC. OSSC 4X.
Now that have you talked about on stream your new capture card you got?
I don't think so.
You got something at least as a stopgap so that you can use the OSSC a little more.
Yeah, look at it's like there's a sign that's like in this cave randomly, just like in this cave, there's just like a sign that says no dancing. It just like shows his legs with a circle with a line through it. And if you dance near it, it opens up its secret passage.
Ah.
Yeah, I mean, I switched over to a StarTech PEX HD Cap 60L that does 1080p 60 frames. I really like the StarTech, my old PEX HD Cap, but it can only do 1080i as the maximum.
Right. I think it could do 1080p, but only 24 frames.
Right. So I really wanted an internal card, and I don't have the money to buy a Magewell like yourself right now. So this is a kind of a stopgap just to be more convenient. And I like it a lot. I mean, it does exactly what I need it to.
Do you think you're going to start using the FrameMeister very little now that you can capture 4X OSSC?
Well, I still can't get my Duo to show up through it.
And you're going straight out of the.
Well, it's going
G-SCART?
into the it's going to the G-SCART to the whatchamacallit, the Extron, and then into.
Oh, well, if you take a PC Engine to a G, if you can pull out of if there's any way you could just pull straight out of the G-SCART for the OSSC, it should work.
Yeah, that would require me to like really change around a bunch of stuff. But I mean, it works fine with the TurboGrafx if I wanted to use that instead. I'm okay with using the FrameMeister for that stuff anyways. In a lot of ways, I mean, it's just like they're both, it's convenient, you know?
Yeah.
It's convenient.
You know, since I've been having my Wii set in 1080i so that I can play the virtual console games that I've been capturing for you in 240p. Because I'm right on that, right? You have to have it in interlaced mode, or else 240p doesn't work.
Right.
I was pretty sure. But since I've been looking at the Wii menus a lot, and specifically 4X 1080i, for some reason I have the one thing that I have a little trouble with my current setup, and I think it might be something to do with the Denon receiver and not the Magewell.
Really?
For some reason, 2X 480i doesn't seem to work very well. I don't understand why, because I mean, it's just 480p.
Right. I don't know.
But yeah, I have a little trouble with that. But otherwise, like all the other modes work, no problem.
Oh, I got him to dance this time.
But anyway, 4X Bob works fine. 4X Bob de-interlace works fine. So I've been kind of getting used to that in the Wii menu, and you know, it's not that bad. Like I should just like play through all of a PS2 game or something and just see
if you get used to it, or
if I get used to it, because it's not that the most annoying thing is like the top of the screen you see flicker a bit.
Right.
Like you see like it turn on and off at the top of the screen and bottom.
I kind of discovered something weird with like working on this virtual console. It's like not going to be in the video, like there's no real mention of it. I was just surprised to see that Comic Zone on the virtual console is in 480i for some reason.
Yeah, that's super strange. Does anyone know why? Because you checked it.
I checked it on the EverDrive because that's all I have to be able to use the game.
It seemed to be 240p.
Yes. And I thought, you know, maybe because there was there's two versions on the EverDrive like available for it. There's a ROM pulled from the Sega Smash Pack, which came out on the Dreamcast. And I thought maybe that's the ROM they were using, but no, it's 240p on that as well.
Wait, what did it come on? Is a bundle?
The Sega Smash Pack.
Sega Smash Pack, because I'm looking on eBay now because I'm just kind of curious because
Comic Zone.
Actually, yeah, it doesn't look like it's actually, but I mean I didn't realize it was like a cardboard box game, which kind of like. Do you feel that way? Like feel a little like it's a little bit less of an incentive to get a cardboard box Genesis game. Like if it's a game that like you definitely need to have, like sure. But like if it's kind of like a more borderline game, does the fact that it's in a cardboard box make you go maybe not?
Second guess it. Maybe a little bit.
I mean, like here's one that's like 30 bucks with shipping. With the box. So what did you say it was? Sega Smash Pack or?
Yeah, that's the Dreamcast collection. It has really, really bad audio emulation in it.
Oh, Dreamcast play. I thought it was gonna be like one of those.
Have you ever played
Genesis multi-cards?
Holy cow! Huh? It's really, really bad emulation. The sound is so bad on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they hacked it like pretty much immediately when it came out. And they just made it so it ran like every single Genesis game.
Huh. And did anyone fix the audio though?
No. I mean, it's just like bad in the emulator.
Huh.
It's getting a little bit tougher, this game. It's getting a bit tougher now. But I think it's mainly because of all the enemies take 2 hits now.
Castlevania seems easy to you. Hope it gets tougher. Well, I mean, the series is overall considered pretty tough. I mean, I think they get pretty tough. I mean, they aren't like cruelly unbeatable or anything.
What is that in response to? Did you say something about that earlier? About Rondo being easy?
No, I think someone was just saying they were playing Castlevania and it seemed easy to them. I don't know if they were talking the series as a whole or what.
I mean, I think that a lot of times people's memories betray them on that kind of thing too.
Well, I think this is a person playing it now, checking it out for the first time.
Well, I mean, oh, okay.
Now, one thing I don't know if I'm going to attempt to do in my year of playing Castlevania once a month. I don't know if I will ever get around to not beating death without holy water. Because I don't know. I just don't know if I can come up with a reliable strategy to do it. I'm pretty sure the first time that I beat Castlevania, I didn't use holy water. But I mean, it's a challenge getting to death with the holy water as it is.
Yeah.
Playing Castlevania Rebirth for the first time.
I remember
being easy, but I do remember having trouble with the final boss for some reason.
Yeah. Probably, like, what remains my biggest sadness with that game is that it does not remix the first level music from the Game Boy game. And I feel like, despite its name, it should have that theme in it. I mean, because of its name. How do I get to this?
Yeah, it doesn't really have a lot to do with the Game Boy game at all, other than the name. Yeah, that's some good music. I need to get around to actually getting that one day. I've got the other two Game Boy ones.
How do I get over there? I'm like, I have a sliver of life left, and I'm trying not to get hit. I just need to rescue one more kid. Oh, I have a bunch of kids I gotta save here. And I can only punch now because I have no magic left.
Oh no.
Oh, I see what I gotta do. I get it. It's a little bit of a puzzle element there. I'm trying not to lose this life. There's gonna be a kid in here, I know it. I just gotta get to the kid. This is... Oh, I see a donation there.
Oh, thank you from Sean Quinn. Not only are you guys great, but so are the people that follow you. I had a SD to SNES question in your Discord channel and I had it answered right away. Well, thanks for answering, guys. Yeah, that Patreon chat is surprisingly active. People like to talk tech stuff in there.
Yeah. Ah! I should have chilled out there.
Oops.
Yeah, it's so close. I could.
Do you lose all the children you'd rescued up to that point?
No.
Okay. Oh, but you're on your 0th life.
Yeah.
Whew. And then there's one. This is World 4, right?
Yeah. I'm losing my patience is what that's the problem is I feel like a lot of older games can be overcome if you just like take it slow. And like a lot of people are not used to taking it slow sometimes.
The best example of that, at least in recent experience for me, is Legendary Acts.
Yeah.
You know, it feels like a game that would have a time limit, but it doesn't. It's very much a game about waiting for your axe to charge and then, you know, going at the right moment. A very methodical and measured game. I thought it was fantastic. I think it's
not on the Virtual Console.
No, it's a very strange missing TurboGrafx game. It's not on Wii U, is it? Like, because like there's like a weird number of TurboGrafx games that Konami has been releasing on Wii U.
You should check it out. I don't know.
Even recently. I didn't even know TurboGrafx was on Wii U until like a few weeks ago, and apparently Konami's been doing this for like a year for some reason. You said you've got one of them, like Bonk or something, right?
Yeah. There's no like comparison between Virtual Console. Actually, I could probably show Virtual Console comparison at the very beginning and like the kind of reflection about it. I guess that's I haven't done like the whole intro segment yet, so.
No, it doesn't look like Legendary Axe is on there. It's so weird to me too that it's like it's officially considered Virtual Console. It's like the one not Nintendo Virtual Console on the Wii U. And the reason I think that's weird is because like, you know, Neo Geo games are on Switch, but they're not considered Virtual Console. It's just what's that company called? Hamster or something, isn't it?
Right.
There's like 40 TurboGrafx games. On
Really?
Wii U. It's just, yeah, it's so strange. And they started releasing in 2016. They've released as recently as about a month ago. So strange.
It's cool, really, when you think about it, that they did that.
And it's interesting because they aren't like all Hudson games, so I'm not sure where the rights fall. There's several compile games. I'm not sure who owns them now or owns their rights. There's a number of things.
I don't know where this last kid is. Michael. Oh, she gave me full health too. Who's bad?
I told you I was, you know, speaking of Hudson, I was just before the stream capturing some Bomberman Hero footage for you, and it seems pretty good. I kind of want a copy on N64 now, and it's a cheap game. I just double checked. It's like a $16 to $20 game. Or, well, some of these are even less. It's pretty cheap. It seemed strongly decent.
Man. Continue. I got it.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if it's gonna happen. Might not happen tonight. I mean,
do you think you got a second run in you if it comes to it, or you want to play something else?
I'd probably be okay doing a second run. Especially now that, you know, I kind of have a feel for it. And
yeah.
I think I can move pretty quick.
I think you should stream Legendary Axe before I forget too much about it, so I can help you with some good tips.
I think that'd be a lot of fun. I mean, it's a very intimidating game.
It's very beatable though. Like I said, you just have to be very measured in your approach.
Oh, we got another donation.
We got $5 from Red Vibes. Thank you. In the PS1 vid, you say CRTs have trouble switching between 240p and 480i on PSP PS1 classics, but that's impossible. The PSP itself is having trouble. Well, that makes sense. I don't remember. I mean, that video was like over 2 years old at this point, So
Is it
I
really?
can't remember. I can't remember exactly how we worded it, but that would
CRT shouldn't have any problem with that, or do they?
What?
The CRTs shouldn't have any issues with that.
I guess they shouldn't. I don't remember how it was worded in the video, but I mean that would make sense. I actually completely forgot about that little factoid. I forget what I even tested that brought that to my attention. Probably Wild Arms, I would guess, because of the title screen.
Oh yeah.
But the PSP does not demonstrate any issues, you know, on its native screen with when the game changes modes. It's only when you're outputting analog.
I see. Sorry, I'm just thinking about like if I'll do another go at it if I don't beat it this run. I mean, it's not looking good at this point. But usually, I mean, that's usually what it takes is just like that first one, and then, you know, after you...
Yeah. I mean, but you didn't die until like the second world, maybe, or the third?
Right. Until the dog boss.
Oh, yeah.
And now I kind of know how to beat all the bosses, and that's really the only place I'm dying. It's all about these spiders. It's really causing issues. But Legendary Axe, yeah, it's a pretty tough game. It's
Yeah, I mean, the most annoying part is probably the boss of the third level. Like, you have to be ultra patient with that. Actually, I probably have more trouble with the third level than anything else.
really. Yeah, I mean,
I game overed on the last boss, and I was really worried because I wasn't seeing a way to avoid, like, all he does is jump around, but he like extends his leg in a way that if you're underneath him, it makes it almost certain that you're going to get hit. But I think I found a completely safe spot if you're like on the left side of the screen, right next to where his foot would be at the edge of that screen. Then I think he jumps over you every time, and the foot just misses you. So you like if you were just crouched there, you would literally not die on the boss and just wait for him to come to you.
So if someone's about to shoot at you, and you like go into like a next screen, when you come back, they'll resume their animation exactly where they're at.
Really, that's interesting that it remembers that.
Let's try this boss again. At least all the enemies disappear from the level when you get bubbles. Oh, you can moonwalk right through the spider webs. It doesn't slow you down then.
Oh. Makes sense.
There we go. I don't know if that was the third area. Hopefully that's the third.
No, the third area.
Here we go.
Was
Third
the
cavern. No, I mean 4-3, round 4-3. So there's 3 areas per level.
Yeah.
It's the stupid jumping zombies that get me. But really, if you just take your time and pay attention to what you're doing.
So what are some of those early Genesis games that you need to get that you really want?
Well, Dick Tracy is like the main one that I can think of. I mean, recently I bought Thunder Force 2, Super Thunderblade, even though it's like not very good. Just kind of something I wanted to have. Dynamite Duke. What else?
Dynamite Duke is kind of like Cabal, right?
Yeah, that'd be a good stream game sometime, I think. But like off the top of my head, I feel like, I mean, I almost bought like all the Genesis early sports games. Like I have Timeless Sort of Baseball already, but you know, I kind of wanted to get like Pat Riley basketball. Even though
what time period do you consider early Genesis?
Well, just when they had like the black grid, I guess, on the box. Before they had the fuller pictures on it, I guess.
Right.
So I'm probably, you know, it's weird because as a kid it seemed like they had that period was so long, but in the scheme of things it's really short. But I mean, I don't know, maybe until like 91, I'm guessing. You know, like when I was a kid, it seemed like the system was out forever before they started doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let me look up a list of Genesis games and sort it by
like release date and see what
release date. I'm just curious, like.
I mean, that would be a fun like mini episode, I guess.
Yeah. Like, you know, just collection of grid box Genesis games.
Yeah.
It's only by year. Wow, 897 games.
Wow.
Now that's across all regions. That's a lot.
Ah, shoot.
So in Japan, there are 4 games that came out in 1988.
Like right at the launch.
Altered Beast.
Altered Beast has an awesome box art.
What the heck is it? Is Usomatsu-kun? Oh, I've seen that character before. I don't know anything about him though. Nonsense Theater. Let's see. Space Harrier 2 and Super Thunderblade.
Yeah, Space Harrier 2 is another one I recently got. It's kind of weird that I didn't have that.
That is weird you didn't have that. Wow, Herzog's Spy is really early on.
Yeah, I have that.
Let's see, how many 89 games are there? Like that would be an interesting thing to do, is like collect all of the
89.
89 Genesis.
Classic Gaming Quarterly has done that. Like he has all like the launch games and stuff.
Let's see.
And it's kind of cool the way he puts them on his shelf. I don't know if you ever watched any of his CGQ Plus stuff, but
I haven't.
He puts stuff out on his shelves in release order.
See,
That would drive me crazy.
No, I would kind of like to do that. I used to, like back in the Super Nintendo and N64 days, I put games on my shelf in the order I bought them.
That's, when last week when we were talking about movies and I was talking about, someone said, when I talked about high fidelity, about putting the games really like on your shelf autobiographically. That's what it is.
Yeah. I lost track at some point, like, and I was always kind of sad that I couldn't do that again, even though alphabetical makes more sense.
Yeah.
But gosh, it would be so hard to put games on a shelf in, release order at this point. But yeah, I liked that order I got them thing. If I did anything like that again, it would be release order. I just feel that's very interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. Something about that really appeals to me, but it's just so impractical. Like, it would just be so much work to, if the games got off the shelf, like putting them back.
Yeah, like figuring it out.
Yeah. Especially with older stuff, where the exact date is a little ill-defined.
Yeah.
I've kind of got a tricky situation with the way I do my shelf is I do systems in order of release, but then alphabetical within the system. My kind of tricky thing is where to put PC Engine / TurboGrafx games, because let me look this up. The TurboGrafx released. Let me bring up the Genesis too, because I've got. It's by. It's by American release date that I sort my games.
Oh, okay.
My systems on the shelf. But the thing is, I've got a Japanese PC Engine, so I've been a little unsure whether I go by the Japanese release date or the American release date for the system, which does matter, I think. Let me double check here. The Genesis or the Mega Drive was released in Japan October 29th, 88. The PC Engine was released in Japan October 30th, 87. So it definitely released before the Mega Drive. But in America, Genesis released August 14th, 89. And the TurboGrafx released August 29th, 89. So PC Engine came out before Mega Drive, but Genesis came out before TurboGrafx. So that's always been a question mark on my shelf. I right now do have them on between Master System and Genesis, going by the Japanese release date. In that case,
just trying to take it slow.
It's alphabetical within the system, though. I used to, years and years ago, have Nintendo games in an area, and then PlayStation games in an area. But that, that's just too complicated to do now.
I don't know what the deal is here. Like, why can't I find this last kid?
I feel like they're sometimes hard to see when you go inside some of the rooms. There's like all the bad guys, and like sometimes you might like ignore him because he's like behind something.
Right. I'm barely any health left, so I'm just taking my time here. I feel like you can attack so much faster when you can't use the magic. So he doesn't have to do all those animation frames of kicking.
Oh.
But your reach is not that far.
Do you think bosses are hard without magic?
Well, I'm not. The last kid that you get, I think, refills your health completely.
Oh, okay.
At least that's how it's been. I mean, I don't know. I've gone in all those, I'm pretty sure.
Someone says, I think the last kid is behind the waterfall.
Oh, interesting. Let's go. Let's check it out. That would make sense.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
Oh, look at that! Whoever said that. Thank you.
Brilliant.
Thank you for that. Who's bad? The person in the chat, whoever said that is.
That was Eric Fraga.
Thank you. Thank you, Eric. See if I can beat the boss in your honor then. It's gonna be. I'm gonna have to do pretty good this next level.
Well, you never know. Sometimes second to last level can be the trickiest.
Yeah. Whew. This is pretty tough.
Good.
There, we did it. It's like stressful. That one took me a long time. It took me 12 minutes.
Wow. Good thing there's no timer.
The enemy hideout. Oh, like this one. This is like a. I can't not hear Weird Al when I hear this song. This is kind of a tough level.
Just take your time with those zappy things.
Yeah.
Just don't rush them. Got some large console machines with tape decks. That's how you know it's an evil villain layer.
I died. It's not looking good. I might have to do another. I'll be doing another run. But I feel like I could get here without this stupid laser cannon.
Yeah, what do you do about that?
I don't know.
I've got this FAQ open.
I don't know how to make this jump. Oh, I can kick the consoles.
Yeah, it says destroy every computer you see because some deactivate traps.
Okay. How do you destroy it, though? Oh, I jump and I can do it. All right. I love how he walks up the stairs.
The one thing about this game is that, like, everything in the world looks like very samey.
Yeah. I mean, I have no idea what their development time was on this. I feel like they probably didn't have a lot of time to make it.
But I mean, it looks like a solid game despite those issues.
Does it make you interested in it a little bit?
For
the right price?
Nah, I don't know. I don't think I would get it unless it was like a stupidly low price. But it's interesting.
So what does it say to like make this jump? I have no idea how to make this jump. But it looks like I could do something here. It looks like there's something on the wall here, but I don't know if it's...
It says there's pods on the ground. Go past the first one and use the second one by pushing up.
The pods.
Have you seen anything like that?
Pods on the ground. Oh, yeah, I see them. I see it. It's hard to tell, like, you can use this stuff.
Yeah, it just looks like a thing. It said go past the first one, though. I don't know if maybe you would need it later or not, but...
Yeah, I can use this one here. Two kids in a row. It's just what I needed.
This level has 9 children, and the last 2 have 10 children. And the final level has no children.
So it's just a face-off against Mr. Big.
I think so.
Animation to play out. Man. One left.
Once you figured it out, start going pretty fast.
Yeah.
Oh, there's 2 kids just in those dumpsters.
Yeah, 2 in a row. There's one I'm missing over here, I think. I think it's this one. Yeah, there we go.
Did those blinking dots on the walls do anything?
No, I thought that's what you meant at first, but it's not. They don't do anything. I'm going to make it the last boss. I'm going to have no lives left. That's what's going to happen.
Oh.
That's the worst, isn't it? Yeah. Like,
well, I mean, if you got that far, like, I feel like it would be justified to look up a video.
Yeah.
If you want a little safety net.
Whoa, they can shoot diagonally on this level.
Huh.
It's not that hard, though. Like, that's... At least they're not the stupid jumping zombies.
Yeah. I wonder if there are any zombies in the later levels. Yeah, you might be able to get there.
Look at this conveyor belt on this level.
Just take your time.
Just gonna take it down. Check that door. I almost didn't check that one. The stupid bombs.
Bombs?
Yeah, there's bombs inside of some of the...
Can you avoid them once you discover them?
Yeah. Took me a minute to figure out how to do it.
I do like how the rooms in this level don't have like other rooms inside them.
Yeah.
Like I feel like those, like what was that only in level
Level 4 only.
4? Yeah, that was kind of annoying.
Yes. This level's going pretty fast.
Yeah, no teleporting crap.
Sometimes the bomb in there like jumps out at you. Like hops out at you.
Oh, I just saw it.
Oh man. These laser beams. Oh, come on. This is my last life.
What?
I don't know. I got...
When you got down there, you were in such good shape.
I know. I'm getting cocky, I guess. Jeez. It's like... I just like... I'm gonna die. I'm gonna lose it. If I take one more hit, I'm dead. And it's starting over. But I feel like I can get back here real quick. I see that. That's a console I was supposed to destroy. That would have... Unless I have one more continue.
You have another continue?
I have a 0th continue.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What kind of game does a 0th continue?
Michael
That's
Jackson's
great.
Moonwalker. I've never had a game have a 0th continue before.
I am personally in favor of a 0th life.
Yeah.
I don't know why though that a 0th continue seems so strange.
So technically that would give you 3 continues, which is correct, really. It's like is the correct amount.
I thought this was your 4th continue.
No, it's... Ah! Holy cow.
Oh man, that didn't you get past that conveyor belt the first time you went to the level without any trouble whatsoever?
Yeah. Man, like, it's the lasers.
Can you gotta be able to deactivate them from upstairs somewhere? Don't you think? Did you? I feel like you should maybe take care of the upstairs before dealing.
That's what I tried to do. Like, man, it's like, holy cow.
What did you do that just made it work so easy the first time?
I don't know.
You're rushing it, I feel.
That's like, maybe I can moonwalk across the conveyor belt to actually keep some speed going. Maybe I just... You can't go this way, I guess. I felt like I was safe because I had that extra continue. Oh, the consoles respawn when you...
Oh, that doesn't make sense.
What is he doing to me? Is he kicking me?
That was weird.
Yeah, he was like... I just want to see the next level. I wish there was another console here, but I guess there's just not.
Yeah,
You
you
just can't-
definitely need to take the top first, though.
Yes.
Because it looks like it's going to be way easier going right to left on the bottom.
The last kid's in here. But if I take one more laser beam, that's it. That's it.
No negative one continue.
No, but I'm gonna try again. We're gonna see what happens. I think I can go real quick. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, that's fine.
I know it's like it's quarter
I'm going to go to the bathroom.
All right. I think I can move real quick. So let's see how fast I can get there. We're doing it again. I really don't have to figure anything out this time. Hopefully everybody doesn't mind. I like that the people explode when he hits them with his hat. Oh! That's like animate his mouth. All the kids look exactly the same. There's not even a single variant. All the kids look exactly the same in this.
Yeah.
When you know exactly what you're doing, there is kind of a cool like rhythm to it with the music.
I'm sure that's what they were going for, right? You know? So have you found any games that surprised you in your trying out of games for Virtual Console?
I found a lot more stuff that I'd like to own for sure.
Yeah.
I'd love to get the Gradius 2 for PC Engine. So if I see that around, I might get that. This
Is that a good version?
Super CD, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. I just like how his just his mouth is animated in that part when he goes ooh at the beginning of each level.
That's pretty good animation. How many actual sound samples are in this game?
Not a lot, I don't think. I mean, there's quite a few now that I think about it, because he goes shoosh shoosh every time he like shoots his magic.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's kind of hard to hear. See, you can rapid fire if you duck down and use your magic. The special dance move. I mean, that's just the. I mean, it takes your health, though. Unless there's something I don't know about.
Wait, what does what?
Scoot Diggity says that there's a special dance move, and I don't know if he's just talking about the spin.
Oh, if it takes health, that sounds risky.
Yeah. I didn't do it a single time. What is the special dance move that I'm not doing?
Coordinated smooth criminal dance.
Will you look it up for me? The special dance move. Maybe if you look at the fact, you can see if it, like
the controls.
Yeah, there's something I'm missing. So it happens when you don't get the manual.
Well, you wouldn't have looked it up anyway.
The smooth criminal. I mean, that would explain why I haven't seen the lean.
Well, let me just read explanation of actions to you. And a lot of it will be things you know, but maybe there will be something that surprises you. Tap the button and Michael will spin a little. Hold the button for about a second, then release. Michael will toss his hat and it will fly around, destroying what it touches.
Yeah.
Hold the button down for a really long time, and Michael will have all enemies start dancing. It's pretty funny the first time you see it, but it gets old. When you're low on energy, Michael does a short crotch grab. Note that using magic takes life away at an alarming rate. Really? I thought you were just spamming magic.
Well,
I'm confused.
I mean, he uses magic in general. You know, he shoots magics from his fingertips and from his feet.
Another note: pushing this button while on a staircase will make Michael slide down the banister, destroying enemies he comes across. There's no energy loss doing this. Okay, attack. Oh, okay. So A is magic and B is attack.
Right.
Michael will either attack upwards, forward, in the air, or while crashing, depending on your actions with the jump button and D-pad. Every time you attack, you send out blue sparks that will travel about 1/8 of the screen. These sparks will hurt/destroy enemies. When your life bar reaches critical, you will stop having sparks. Your attacks start getting weaker. Doesn't say anything about a special move.
Oh, so Scoot, he just must not have seen me do it earlier in the game. I stopped doing it because it requires you to. It takes your energy.
So what's the difference between the A and B button attacks?
Well, A button makes you spin, and just your normal
But it takes
attacks.
away life?
Oh, we got a donation. I see from Tori. I don't know if you can probably read it better. And another one from James Generic Game Channel.
Kabi to Torori. Join late to the party, but definitely up to watch the rest of the stream tonight and root for Coury to finish Moonwalker as retry. Keep up the good work. Thank you. We will. Well, it's good you came in late because Coury's starting the whole game again. And James's Generic Game Channel,
which is a great name.
Thanks for the show. My first PVM arrives Tuesday. Congratulations.
I mean, these first couple of levels go pretty quick. I love that name, James Generic Game Channel. Who's bad?
I do gotta say, everything that is not like level 4 is such a relief.
Yeah.
You know? Like going in those separate rooms is such a pain.
Yeah.
I mean, I just feel exhausted watching it.
And damn, said you play Techno Cop. I've never actually played Techno Cop. I just remember the screenshot of the guy exploding. In the ad.
Genesis game?
Yeah, it was like one of the first like really violent games.
Oh, I never got around to going down that list of 1989 Genesis games. Now, I think though it's possible these years are Japanese, so I don't know. But let's go through and see what you've got. Alex Kidd and the Enchanted Castle.
That was one I got recently too. I've beaten that before too.
Arnold Palmer Tournament Golf.
That's one that I want, and it's really cheap. It's like less than $5.
Curse?
Curse.
It doesn't appear. That's not a Sega game.
Right.
I don't know it. That maybe it looks like it's Japan only. It's got interesting, kind of creepy box art.
I think it's Japan only. It has like a really like the ship is kind of a cool looking ship, I think.
Forgotten Worlds.
I have it. That's like another one of another Sega Capcom conversion.
Side-scrolling shoot 'em up. It says, "I'll finish you today for sure." Be first in the queue.
Are you looking at?
I guess it might be for the arcade version.
Well, it says you must defeat Paramecium to stand the chance. Is that what it says?
No.
Or you cannot defeat me with Paramecium alone. Is that what it says?
No, it says I'll finish you today for sure. I wouldn't think of Forgotten Worlds being the name of a shoot 'em up.
Yeah.
So you've got that. Ghouls and Ghosts, obviously you have.
Yes.
Golden Axe, you've got. Herzog Spy, you've got.
Oh, we got another donation from Daniel Beal. How do you feel about the PC FX? I don't know. I've never really played it. I was kind of eyeing getting one because they're not expensive.
Oh no?
No, but it's pretty much just like anime hentai games on it. A couple of, I mean, it's not well regarded at all.
Like, is there anything like kind of legit on it?
There might be like a handful of stuff that's all right on it.
Oh, let's see. There's something called. Let's see. Last Battle. What did you say about that one?
Yeah, I have that one. In Japan, it's a Hakuto no Ken game, like a Fist of the North Star game.
Ah, okay.
But it's a very difficult game. But you know, maybe with enough.
Mahjong Cop Ryu.
No,
Shiro Ukami no Yabo. It doesn't even have a Wikipedia page. Let's see the Japanese one. Mystic Defender.
I have that. I've also beaten that. It's a pretty tough game, but I've beaten it.
What?
I beat it
is it like kind of an arcade style game?
Yeah, it's a Kujaku-O game. A series that I want to do a video on.
Oh, I know. Okay, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, didn't you start like?
Yeah, I have like playthroughs of like Mystic Defender and Spellcaster like for that video. But I just like had them like years ago, like 2 years ago is when I recorded.
Yeah.
Last Battle is okay. It's got some really impressive sprites. I mean, when it came out, it looked a lot more impressive than it played because the characters are so huge.
Let's see. Phantasy Star 2, obviously.
Oh, I want to get this. I want to turn into the robot.
The Japanese version has a subtitle. Phantasy Star 2 Karazaru Toki no Awari ni. Let's see what that it doesn't say on the Wikipedia page what that means. Rambo 3 you have, of course.
Yeah.
Revenge of Shinobi you have. Let's see.
Although I would like to get a revision 1 of that one day.
Oh, with Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Where's Batman?
Spider-Man, Rambo, and Godzilla.
Yeah, Batman. This is the panel, a Super Dyson Reactor. Long-running series of war strategy games by System Soft and System Soft Alpha. Oops, sorry.
What happened?
My keyboard just slipped down. What was so funny?
I don't know. You're just like, whoa.
Apparently, I'm not editing the article for this. Sorry. Super Hang On, you have?
Yep.
Super Highlight.
I do not have that.
What? Let's see. It's got a cool box. Action role playing.
There's one kid around here.
Chewing my cord here. Is that any good?
What? Super Highlight? I have no idea. I couldn't tell you anything about it. I remember hearing that it's not very good. Highlight is like, isn't there like a Highlight 3D on the Saturn is supposed to be like notoriously bad as well? I mean, for a series that got a lot of, seems to have a few games, and it was
the stream is down.
It's like says video output low again. Stopped and restarted it again. Let's see what happens. Okay, it should be back now.
I think we're back.
Okay, I wonder what the deal is. It's got to be a YouTube thing.
Yeah.
How do I do it?
Someone said my audio was sounding glitchy, so maybe
it's
your
not.
internet was crapping out.
Maybe. Well, I should have restarted my computer after working with that project all day. I'm missing one kid.
Let's see. Sort of Vermilion.
I have that one.
Action role game. So many of these games are games that I know the name of and nothing else.
Just one of these. There she is.
Tetris appears to be Japan exclusive.
Yeah.
Thunder Force 2.
Yep, I have it.
Tommy Lasorda Baseball.
Have it.
Truxton.
Have it.
World Championship Soccer.
Do not have it.
Zoom.
Do not have it.
What the heck is Zoom? Oh gosh, that is horrifying.
Ugh.
Character on the box.
Yeah.
Is it?
I'm dropping frames too. I wonder what's going on.
Maybe it is on your end.
I close out the chat. See if that helps. It's weird. It is.
Did you stop Dropbox?
I'll drop it. I'll stop it right now. Oh, you know what? It's probably downloading that file from you.
Yeah.
That's got to be what it is.
It's finished uploading.
Yep, and now it's fine here. So that had to be what it is.
Yeah.
All right, let me get back to the chat here.
So that Zoom box art is horrifying.
Okay, now I should be better. Sorry about that, everybody. That's your Bomberman Hero footage.
Yep. When you see the video next week, just remember the Bomberman Hero crashed the stream.
I died. I lost a life. Oh, we got a donation from Light Up X. I'm gonna read what it says.
Stream back. Thank you guys for introducing me to the world of Rhea and GD Emu.
Oh.
both on their way from Poland.
Oh wow.
So did GDMU? Did it go up? We were unsure if it did or didn't. We knew Rhea did.
Man. These guys are tough.
You haven't died yet. Oh,
I've died twice on this boss. Like I don't understand what the deal is.
Did you get
If I have to use a continue before I finish this level here, I'm gonna call it for tonight.
Yeah, that would be a sign of heading downhill. Oh, and Zoom is the last 89 games. So you really do have a lot of the 80 to 89 games.
Yeah. Oh. Got a $1 donation from Knobtop.
Knobtop. I heard that I taught Knobtop the word ubiquitous in my previous video. He left a comment. Oh, that $1 is just for Sandy. Thanks, Sandy.
There we go. I did it. All right. See if I can make it to 4 without like using a continue. I feel like my chances are decent.
Yeah, and you figured out a lot of how to handle it.
Yeah. I do feel like the development time on this had to be like fairly short because there's not like a lot going on with it. I mean, it's a good game. It's a great game.
Yeah.
Some levels go really, really quick though.
Yeah. Like that level 5-2 could go quick.
Yeah.
And I think you've got it figured out.
Yeah. It's boss time. He says the same thing every time. It's just like, you'll never catch me.
Come up with some new material, Joe.
Yeah, I figured out how to get these guys.
You can't attack them when they're separated from their body, right?
No, but you can just kind of trap them. I got them in a pretty good pattern. Who's bad? Here we go.
So you must have earned 1 extra life at some point, right?
I don't think you can earn extra lives.
Well, I feel like you did though, because you said I thought you died like 3 times. Oh wow, so it's the cavern now, so
Yeah.
I mean, you had probably already used the continue at this point anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cavern is definitely the most obnoxious level. I mean, it's not fun to look at.
Yeah.
It takes too much time.
I try to clear out the room before I save the kids.
Yeah, that way you can get health back. Or you don't run the risk of losing the health you get back.
Right. That's the idea. His jump attack is like really atrocious though. It's
wow.
Because of the way he uses his hands.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to aim it.
There are way more 1990 Genesis games that like it's not even close. Like that was his first full year. I mean, looks like it was quite a year. Tons of 91. Jeez.
But that wouldn't be all the black. I mean, they would still have. What you should look up is when they changed over to the red boxes.
Well, let's see. Here's Wonder Boy and Monster World. And that's a good box.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 91. That's the tail end of 91. At least on this list. And of course, does it only apply to Sega games or?
Yes.
What about Zero Wing?
For some reason I feel like that wasn't released in the US.
Oh yeah, it wasn't. Let's see. There's a Sega Little Mermaid.
Yeah, that might be. I don't know if I count that one. Oh, we got another donation from Kelly Greenidge, who's been a viewer for a long time.
Thank you.
You gotta read what it says. I missed what it said.
I love you guys. Been watching since 2015. Back when I was stationed in Korea. You guys were the reason I got into PVMs. I got 2 of them for free while in Korea. Thanks to Coury, I got a Sega CD model and some great games. You know, I don't know what kind of power Korea uses. Is it kind of like Japan?
I have no idea.
Sandy, do you need to go out? I'll let you out.
Just taking it slow. I'm doing a lot better. Go. I can just keep doing that good. I think I'll be all right.
All right. So you just beat 4-1?
Yes.
No lives lost. Okay, well, let me jump ahead in 92 a bit. Let's find some Sega games. Let's see. Chicky Boys. I think that's a grid game. I've got that.
Oh, we got another $2 donation from
That is
Brennan Doherty. If you want to read what that says, I missed what it said.
One of my favorite games as a kid. Nice stream.
That's the fun part.
That's one of Corey's favorite kids. favorite kids is a game right now. Favorite games. Favorite games right now. So Chicky Boys is
yeah, but I feel like once we kind of getting the 92, like I'm not like I don't have like the desire for that as much. You know what I mean?
That's a good game though. I think you should have it.
Yeah. But you know, didn't you get it loose? Or is yours in the box?
No, I contemplated getting it loose. I bought it from Joe Walker.
Oh, okay. What does it go for now?
I don't know. But I was contemplating getting it loose at Too Many Games a couple of years ago for, you know, not a whole, maybe like $10 less than what I paid him, I think. So I'm glad I waited.
Yeah. It has a manual and everything?
I'm pretty over. Like I there was a phase where I was okay buying cart-only Genesis games, but I'm kind of not okay with it now.
Yeah, you've started to like replace yours, right? Or get cases for it.
The only one I've done so far is Wonder Boy Monster World. I do have a legit case for it.
Yeah, I'm still looking for a manual for mine.
I bought empty cases though for Hyperstone Heist, Toe Jam and Earl, and Streets of Rage 1. But, you know, I was real jealous of that Streets of Rage 1 you got for like $20.
Oh, Too Many Games? Yeah, I lucked out on that one.
I was real jealous of that. I've kind of intended to print out covers, like at the FedEx store.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't got around to it. I did like size download the covers and like get them sized for print and brought them there when I was there for other business, like sometime last year in the fall.
Mm-hmm.
But like I don't know, their machine couldn't read the, like, I thought when you made, if you defined the dimensions and then saved it as a ping or whatever, like if you define the dimensions in Photoshop, I thought that was part of the file data, but maybe it's not. Like they did not have like the absolute dimensions available when they brought up the file. Like I
Really?
needed to tell them how big it was, and I'm like, well, I don't remember. Sandy, no. It looks like Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine.
I think that's no. I know Sonic Spinball is I think it's a red box.
Oh, so you think that's right on the edge?
Yeah.
So it just says Puyo Puyo for the Japanese version of that. Is there no Sonic branded one in Japan?
Right, there's not.
Interesting. That makes me wonder about Kirby's Avalanche. Is Kirby's Avalanche also not in Japan? I've never questioned that. Let me look it up. Known in Europe as Kirby's Ghost Trap. It's a weird thing. So it was only released in North America and Europe. Now I gotta look up Kirby's Ghost Trap and see what the box art looks like.
He does a different kick when the enemies are really close to him.
Wow, that's so weird. Just like seeing a box that I know and it has like a totally different word on it. Here's the title screen. Kirby's Ghost Trap. I never knew that. I wonder if like the character dialogue is any different. That's so wild. I never knew that. Kirby's Ghost Trap.
I'm missing one. There's the. Where is that child? Oh, we got another donation from Daniel Beal. Let's see what it says when it pops up. And one in the chat too, a super chat as well.
Oh, are you considering adding more 8-bit mod systems to RGB Masterclass? Well, you know, obviously we do the mods to the 300 series when, you know, new or interesting things come along. You know, we do want to do like Atari stuff eventually. Game Gear.
Yeah, Game Gear is relatively soon.
Priority, maybe. Yeah. And the other, thanks for the stream, guys. It's nice to find one that isn't just nonstop yelling.
Well, you know, we just hang out here.
Yeah. I might have to yell at Sandy. Oh, she's just like picking at carpet. No. Don't be picking at carpet. Here, chew this instead, okay? That's what you're supposed to chew. So is this still 4-2?
No, this is 4-3.
Oh, okay. This is the waterfall level.
Yep.
Well, that really did go quick.
Yeah, like once you kind of know where you're going.
Oh yes, I do need to watch Jimmy Hoppa's Going On episode.
Yeah. Is he in the chat? He's not here, is he?
No, Sobo is in the chat. I mentioned it though. I do need to see it. I just haven't had a break today. I was working on a freelance project, and then I was helping Coury get virtual console footage. I feel like I haven't had a rest.
Yeah.
since finishing my own episode.
And then probably doing like a mini episode next week.
That's what I would like to do. I feel like I might take maybe a day or two off and play a game or something after, like, once I'm done capturing virtual console stuff for you, and once I know if this freelance project has any revisions to make. I want to play something on the Xbox One. Like I want to play like either Titanfall 2 or Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Well, Titanfall 2, you'll be able to beat that in like 2 days. It's not like the campaign is like 6 hours. It's pretty short, but it's kind of awesome because it's that short. It's pretty.
I mean
it's nonstop. Definitely like one of the best FPS campaigns I've ever played, for sure. I like when the stalactites fall on them and they explode. The stalactitas, I'm sorry. Dodge the stalactitas. Your attack has pretty good range on it, though.
Well, yeah, I mean, that fact said that the sparkles go across like about an eighth of the screen.
Yeah, it's surprisingly far.
Yeah, speaking of Tomb Raider, I don't know why this popped in my head.
That movie comes out. Does it come out on Friday?
Oh, really? I keep forgetting that's a thing. It looks very similar to the reboot.
Yeah, does that make you want to see it because of that?
Kind of. I mean, the other Tomb Raider movies are pretty bad. Like, I remember.
Yeah.
I actually saw the first one in theaters, even though I hadn't played any of the games, but some of my friends wanted to go. So, like, I remember thinking it was fine at the time, but I watched it again a few years ago, and it's pretty bad.
Except for, surprisingly, Daniel Craig is in it.
I know, that's like
so
the most weird.
It's like the most exciting thing about it, I thought. I didn't.
Retroactively.
Yeah, it's retroactive. I didn't like it either when it came out.
I mean, when it came out, I thought it was fine, but I just, I didn't really know what to expect from it. But the second time I saw it, yeah, I thought it was pretty bad. But anyway, the hardest thing in the world to find is a Black Label Tomb Raider 1. Like, if you ever see one and you're like a good condition one.
I think I might have one.
Is there a long box Tomb Raider 1?
No.
Okay. Yeah, like, I cannot find a Black Label Tomb Raider 1. Like, there's Black Label Tomb Raider 2s all over the place, but like I'm like hung up on wanting to get Tomb Raider 1 first. I mean, getting a Black Label Tomb Raider 2 seems to be no problem.
Yeah.
But like literally every single retro shop has a greatest hits Tomb Raider 1, at least one. But Black Label just doesn't exist. Yeah, sure, I could eBay it, but I don't know. I just like I like finding games, you know. Or it's fun when Coury finds a game.
If I find it for you.
You find it for me. It feels like finding it vicariously.
Yeah. Well, it's always fun to just get that text and it's just like with like an image of it, and it's like, hey.
Yeah.
It's just out of nowhere.
Yeah, get it for me.
All right.
We need to settle up our cash. I forget what I forget where we're at. We need to.
I feel like
who owes what at this point.
I remember.
Okay.
I think I owe you $2 at this point. No, I mean that's like what it's at, especially after the after you got that Axelay.
Okay, you got the Axelay,
right?
Like the Japanese Axelay, right?
Yeah.
And then, but we sold.
Right, that was
some Blu-rays.
Right, that's where it came from, because the Axelay. And I got you that Gradius.
Less than my cut of the Blu-rays.
It was $2 more than your cut of the Blu-rays.
Okay. So that's it? Did I not grab you something? I guess I don't think I did.
Yeah, it's all about this ducking attack, I think.
The other Black Label game that I haven't found is Spyro 2. I feel like a Black Label Spyro 1 is hard to find.
I think I might be on level 5. I think that was 4-3.
If it was the waterfall level, it was 4-3.
Yeah.
All right. No continues.
No continues. Let's see if I can make it through this first level at least. That's what I need to do. Just gotta take my time.
Yep, destroy the consoles.
Yep. That's the key.
Now, this is sort of a random thought. But, you know, I just seen the dithering on those stairs there kind of made me think, can Neo Geo not do
Transparency
or color math?
I don't think so.
Because yeah, I was noticing a lot of that, which that's kind of surprising.
Yeah, well, what did Ketcher say is like, you know, that stuff, that system, it's like it gets its look, it kind of brute forces it, as he said.
Oh yeah, that's right. So I guess it's kind of like it doesn't really do a lot of anything really elegant. It's just raw power, but it maybe doesn't have a lot of like directly supported functions. Maybe.
These freaking lasers. I mean, that's how these kind of things usually go. It's, you do that first one, and it's like, it's a little rough, and then once you kind of just like know how the game goes, so you can.
So, sometimes though, like, I find that if I like, you know, I think I had like a really lucky first run, and like I got further than I thought I would, and then I'll start my second run thinking, oh yeah, I can do this. But then I feel like I do really bad on my second run. But it's only because like I had higher expectations for myself at that point.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And when you get back to where you were, you realize you're actually kind of in at least a slightly better position than you were the last time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, I was about to get attacked there, and Bubbles showed up and saved me from getting attacked. Whew. Bubble Man.
So you can't get attacked at all while you're escaping the level.
Right. And once you get Bubbles, it refills your health, and then
you just have to find the boss.
Right. Basically, yes.
It's kind of pointless, but whatever.
I'm gonna try and cheese it. Get them all on one side. They almost make the same variant of the when they die. It sounds like a variation of the sound that the enemies in Phantasy Star 2 make when they die.
Oh yeah. Gosh, I need to play that soon. Like I'm starting to feel inspired to dig into some of my RPG backlog.
I'm back at the level now. But I'm gonna.
No, you're not gonna die on this level.
I'm not.
No, you're not. You're gonna be fine.
Well, I'm getting attacked from every direction. I can't even see where I'm getting attacked from. Like they shoot diagonally up the stairs at me. I can't even. That's okay. I'm using my first continue. That's okay. I think that the key is just to keep moving.
I don't know. I mean, keep moving to an extent, but gotta be careful.
I like kicking him and make him fall down the stairs. Man.
You got this. Don't panic. I mean, last time you got that 0th continue, and then you just started walking through like you were invincible, and shouldn't have done that.
You're right. You're right. It's the diagonal attacks that get me. Come on. It's the diagonal shots that are just ugh. Like I feel like if I make it past this level, I'm fine.
Can you not get hit by lasers when you're on stairs?
Right. Well, enemy lasers.
Or at least
the laser.
diagonal.
Well,
Are there no kids in the upper left?
I already got him.
Oh, that's right. When you die, you don't lose your kid count, right?
Right. Only when you continue. I'm gonna drop down there and see what happens. I thought for sure there would be a kid up here. All right, who am I missing here?
I thought you knew where everyone was.
I thought I did too.
Are they on the bottom?
It's got to be up there, I'm guessing. Or not. I don't know where this is. Like that's like the hardest area right there. So there's one kid that I'm missing.
Well, you checked out all the hardest doors to get to.
Right. I'm gonna see if
The
it's
only ones I'm
upstairs.
not sure about are the ones on the bottom left. Bottom left and top left, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna try the top left. There she is. Here we go. Hopefully the enemy is on this, the boss is
So
on.
you used one continue.
Right. Okay, let's see what they are here.
Oh no, they're on a conveyor belt.
I know.
How does he stop and laugh? You'll never catch me on the conveyor belt. had a decent thing going on that platform.
Ah, it's like the gun that shoots from off screen. That's game over.
Oh no!
I know.
I think you almost had them though. I mean,
I
like,
really almost had them.
There's not a lot of them at once. You got this.
Guess you can't jump up.
Are there any kids in the 3 leftmost rooms on the bottom?
Come on.
I think the only kid on the upper left is the top left. Far
Right.
top left door.
Right in there. It's like... It does, you know, the difficulty does really ramp up, doesn't it?
Yeah. You got it. You're fine.
Just gotta take it slow. There's always those guys he's not accounting for. Come on, it's just like there's so many guys. I just have one more kid to get. I know where it is. I know where she is. I think. I'm sure she's in here. Yeah, there she is. All right. Let's do this again. Yeah, how is he standing on that conveyor belt? It's bull. All right, maybe not. So that's like the only safe spot, really. I think I'd know of a better safe spot, though. Another life down. So I'm going to basically have fallen apart.
This FAQ recommends jump to the top right platform and attack when they jump at you. It is also somewhat easier to dodge bullets up there.
Yeah.
After doing about 4 hits each, finish them off by charging the magic button and throwing your hat if you have the energy.
It's not working at all for me. Holy cow. I don't think I can make them dance because I think that they avoid it because they're too strong.
You know, you were doing okay, I feel like, on the edge of that.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Platform. You got it. You got it.
It's so annoying. It's just the diagonal bullets that are so annoying. Oh my gosh. I can kill them. I can kill the guns.
Really?
Yes.
How?
You just hit them.
Oh, well now it's easy.
Well, it's not easy. Still have to worry about them.
Well, if those guns stay dead when the boss shows up, then
Well, yeah.
good. I mean, because there's one that's off screen that can still fire at you.
Right.
That makes all the difference in the world. Don't get cocky though.
I'm not. I'm still like I'm still in the yellow right now. I'm still like having plenty of problems here. The worst is when you save the kid and then you get killed before they can give you your health back.
Ah,
I don't know what's going on. It's just this. I should look at the other level and tell me how difficult it looks like.
well, it says on 5.2 this level will be difficult, and it doesn't say that on 5.3. Oh, it sounds like there's an easy way to beat the next boss.
Oh yeah.
Sounds
is
like
there an easy way to beat the last boss?
I don't know. But it sounds like if you push a certain button, you'll morph into a robot.
Oh, that's what I want to happen.
And it says you'll notice the only enemies only damage you if you're hit by lasers, not melee attacks. So run up to them and happy zapping.
I really want to turn into a robot. At least, if nothing else, if I can't even beat the game, I just want to turn into a robot. Just once.
So, yeah, it sounds like you want to just get right up with them and melee.
Okay.
But you have to hit a certain button.
Does it tell you which button?
No, it just says... It says push one of the buttons. Maybe it's any button.
What is... The stupidest part about his, like, vertical attack is that he attacks... You have to be facing the opposite direction to actually do it in the direction you want. And then these lasers just come from off screen. That's like that felt like a twisting my controller moment right there. Because I was hitting up and it was like almost like, I guess, just not within the hitbox. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For it to activate.
You got this. You're okay.
This is my last life, isn't it?
Oh,
Period.
I don't think it's your last continue.
I'm pretty sure that it is.
Yeah.
No, I have like my 0th continue, I think. It's pretty frustrating, I gotta say. And it's...
I mean, you were doing much better on the level itself earlier. You're You just need you play it cool.
Not a kid in here.
Are there any left on the top?
No.
Oh, I see. You just got it on my screen.
It almost sounds like the game is gonna freeze up. Oh. I'm gonna see if I can destroy these lasers as well. See if they'll respawn. It worked.
Nice. Oh, you should have tried to get that one that shoots from off screen, though.
It's okay. Oh my god. Jump at me. Come on. One more time. Come on. Holy cow. All right. That's like my heart. It's like you almost think I beat the game right there. Like that was like the last boss. I just want to turn on the robot. That's all I care about. Yep, you can totally moonwalk on the conveyor belts.
This level can't be as hard.
Oh, it's one of these. Yeah, there's no guns in this one. Oh, there is gun. No, it's not. It's just them. It's just Mr. Big's goons shooting at me.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's manageable. Still lots of diagonal lasers to deal with. Sorry, I'm just concentrating now.
Oh, that's fine. It's important. Are you on the moon?
I don't think so.
I feel like you didn't check that door up above the 3 doors on the far left.
This one here? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did.
Oh, maybe you did. Don't let me get you killed.
I haven't been up there though, I don't think.
I mean, the far. Oh, the middle top.
I'm missing one. Definitely not in there.
Lower.
Yeah, so I'm gonna check at the very beginning, make sure I might not have looked in there. No, it's a bomb. Nothing in there. Okay. I'm in good shape.
What? Oh, what about the that opening grate? Like where?
This one right here. I already checked that one because that's there's a bomb in that one.
Well, no. I meant the. Never mind though. I see where it would connect. I thought it looked like it would go like that. That gate that opens and closes under your feet.
Oh.
Like, I thought it looked like there was nowhere for it to go, but I realized it would just drop you on your face.
Oh, would it? Okay. Oh, there she is.
I assume it would. I mean, that's what it looks like it would do.
Okay,
but,
you said there's a button I gotta hit.
Oh, are you? Did you get the kid?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it just the fact just.
Oh, here we go. I'm doing it. It's robot. Oh man. So it says, what does it say? Get real close because the lasers won't hurt.
It says melee attacks won't hurt when you're a robot.
Okay.
Lasers will, but melee won't.
Oh man. Oh my gosh. This is so awesome.
You're huge.
I know. You can fly. I can fly.
So wait, are you aiming that laser, or is it just automatically hitting them?
No, I'm aiming it.
Okay.
I did it.
Is there a live action version of this robot?
I don't know. Congratulations, you've received all of Mr. Big's time. You've escaped from the traps Mr. Big set for you. You've rescued all the children Mr. Big kidnapped. I thought now it's time for the final challenge. You versus Mr. Big. What does it say to do for Mr. Big?
All right, I'll read it to you if you want me to read it.
Yeah. The
final level. Your objective is to destroy Mr. Big's ship. He fires little kamikaze drones at you.
Oh, it's like it's okay. So it's a shooter.
Oh, do I need to keep reading or not?
Well, yeah, you might. I just died.
You fire some kind of orbs. Use the radar on the bottom right. Blue dot. The blue dot.
Oh my god, that was my last continue.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
How could they throw that at you at the last bit?
No, I that makes sense that it would do it, but it's like I just like that it's the last level is called Michael's battle plane. Well, it came close, but I'm not doing another run.
You saved all the kids. We'll just consider it a bad end.
Yep. I didn't realize there was a radar.
That's annoying though. Like, I hate it when a game throws something at you, like in the last battle, that's completely unlike the gameplay from the rest of the game.
Yeah. Mellow Gaming saying that there is a level select cheat. If we wanted to see the ending, we could do it. I mean, it's not like you beat it on easy as a kid, so. Yeah. So do you want to? Let's look it up.
Well, we've been playing this long. We may as well see the end.
Oh, it's one of those It's one of those ones where you gotta plug in a second controller. I hate stuff like that. I can do it though. Press start telescreen. Use controller 1 and press start. Okay, well just hang on. I want to see what happens now. All right, hang on.
Yeah, I hate that when that happens. Battletoads and Battle Maniacs does something kind of like that, where you don't. I forget if you get a ending or not, but there's like some weird thing that you have to do at the very end that you've got like one shot at doing. Uh, like one shot, no matter how many lives you have at the end, you've still only got one shot doing this thing at the end. I think you get credits, so it still counts, but it's annoying. Ninja Gaiden 3? What did Ninja Gaiden 3 do to you? Was the final boss in that weird? I don't remember. I don't remember the final boss in that off the top of my head. Famicom version of that game is very, very good.
Hang on. Like press up, left. I don't understand what it's trying to tell me. Hang on. With controller to hold up, left, A, and press start.
Maybe it needed to be plugged in when you turn the system on.
It just gives me that. Hang on, let me see if I can find a better explanation. It makes no sense.
Wait, do you have to do it before the title screen? It says with controller to hold up, left, A, and press start. At the press start title screen, use controller 1 and press start.
Okay, let me see if that's. Hang on.
Maybe you have to be holding it like before the title screen.
Okay, let's try it.
Yeah, the Japanese version of Ninja Gaiden 3 is still really hard, but it's got infinite continues, a password system, and enemies don't do as much damage. It's actually, I think, the best designed Ninja Gaiden game. Like, actually by a long shot. But
there we go. Try to do it legit here, but it's not happening. Oh man, this is just send me directly to round 5. It's not letting me.
Oh, is there no round 6?
Nope.
Well. Oh well. I still say we save the children.
Yeah. It's okay. Here's Thriller in a zombie stage. Rev 00 only. How do you know what rev you have?
Wait, what?
Says
didn't see that.
If you can hear the Thriller in zombie stages. Only if you have a certain revision of the game.
Oh, I see.
Oh, a short version of the song plays, not the whole song. Well, I'm gonna probably have to do it on my own tomorrow. 'Cause I hate it when that stuff happens. You know, when you come that close.
You know what you're doing. Now,
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. All right. Is that gonna do it?
Yeah. But you know, we released an episode only 1 week ago. And we were aiming to have one a week later, which would have been crazy anyway. So, like, hopefully Tuesday, but probably by Wednesday at the latest.
Yeah, Wednesday at the latest. I mean, it just depends on how much I get done tomorrow. I mean, kids are at daycare. I'm working on it all day tomorrow. If I can just kind of blast through it.
Oh, we're going to daycare tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow and Tuesday. Yes.
Okay.
So I mean, I feel like I could get to a place where I could probably finish it on Tuesday, but it might be like late in the day. If I can release it at a reasonable time on Tuesday, then I will do that. It's just it's because it's so long. Also, you know, you got to watch it down, and then Try's got to watch it, and then so we'll see what happens. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. And
Good night.
Good night.